Let's now shift our focus to matters rugby. Let's now not dwell on football so much. Now in rugby, we had the Kenya Cup Week 4 matches taking place, and we just want to take a look at how the action between Menengai Oilers and Nakuru RFC went down. Menengai Oilers winning by 32-15. That was a Nakuru derby. And we want to take a look at how the Kenya Cup is faring on currently. It is week 4, and let's talk about the Menengai Oilers and Nakuru RFC. We start with you, very passionate Brenda. What do you think of the Kenya Cup so far? Of course, Menengai Oilers coming up, they are third on the log currently. KCB leading, followed by Kabras, who have dropped to second. What is your take on week 4 so far?
I think Kabras are still doing well because they're still unbeaten, and it's good to see that Harlequins are starting to get back their mojo. We also had, apart from the Nakuru derby, we had the Ngongro derby, and this season I think there would be a lot of surprises in the Kenya Cup season as it progresses. It may be too early, but it's good to see that some of these teams are coming up properly. We saw the Kisumu RFC beat the South Coast Pirates, and they had it was good to see that fans actually come out to the stadium and they're watching these rugby matches, and the season is progressing well. Kabras are doing a very good job being unbeaten at this point. I hope they're able to maintain that. But KCB, of course, stopping the league even after having lost one, it's still a good thing, though. But
points,
there's a lot of competition. So the top 4, the KCB, Kabras, Harlequins, then Mwamba. Then we're not going to take away anything again from Nondis. They're also trying their best, and it is very competitive this season. So it will be too early for us to start saying that who's likely to retain the title.
I would love to see Nondis and Harlequins in the finals. I hope KCB, and I know it's very hard because KCB and Stera's team in the Western, you've called it Kabras Sugar. They have been champions back to back actually in the Kenyan Cup, and I know KCB does well for the 7th circuit. But again, for this if anything happens, I would love to see Nondis and Harlequins in the finals. But again, it's BDL because this time, you know, Kabras Sugar went unbeaten last season into the finals again. So for me, I hope there's something different from this. Just to say to Kabras, KCB, I want Nondis, Harlequins, Manze to pull up, to fanya mambo.
Now, who do you see as the surprise package when it comes to this season, as far as these 4 weeks are concerned?
I still believe that the competition is still between KCB and Kabras. What I think is happening is that KCB have a little improved from who they were last season, and therefore they are likely to give maybe Kabras a run for their money in a better way than last season. You understand? Kabras has been winning it so easily. So as much as we're talking about Nondis and Harlequins, I think along the way we're still going to see the usual suspects, that is Kabras and KCB. But we have not mentioned about down there. It's so traumatizing, quote unquote, to see Mwamba. You see, with all the history, they are really struggling down there, and now they have become quote unquote Rikayao sasa nikina South Coast Pirates that came just the other day. I hope that really, with the rich history of Mwamba, that Mwamba can regain their mettle and get up there, because honestly, there are some of those clubs that when you talk about rugby, then they are identified with it. Apart from the idea of, you know, we have been talking about this Kenya Cup thing, and I've been saying, what can we do? What can KRU do so that the game of 15s also gets the same traction that we have with the 7s? Because even the national team, for example, if you look at it, they play once, they play after a long time, and so you find that even getting that idea of that you feel, and we say the real rugby is the 15s, really, you don't feel it the way you feel the 7s. So I don't know, it's a challenge to Sasha and his team. We need to see more of 15s action than we actually do see this time around, because it has been dominated with the 7-7. But as far as the question of Kenya Cup winners this season, it's quite early to predict, but I think it's going to be the usual suspects.
And of course,